this is an important stage of the righteous and an important stage of the wicked right now. This is an important stage to pretty much choose this day whom you will serve.
That's right.
A lot of you are serving folly and bullshit in the beast. When we're up here trying to serve Yahweh Shem Shine for our life's sake, not the life on this side, but our life to come. When we seek for heaven and earth, heaven on earth, new heavens and new earth is what the scriptures say, though. I just want to ask you right quick. You watched the videos and everything? I thought I heard you say.
Yeah, I'm in the truth, man. I'm trying to look for a camp, man. That's why I came up.
Okay.
Came up to you brothers for. I want to grow more spiritually, man. Surround myself with like-minded brothers that's in the truth. And ain't no coincidence, I ran into you. I was just watching the video right before I came up. My sponsor. So I'm just trying to work on my salvation, man. I want to live it, not just knowing it don't mean nothing. I want to live it. I want to walk with it and live it. Keep the commandments, keep the law. Pass it on to my family. So I appreciate, it's a blessing, man, to see brothers out here preaching this truth, man, spreading this truth to the lost sheep of Israel. Know that the Most High. Yeah, man.
Let me ask you, who have you been watching?
GOCC, Great Millstone, Israel United of Christ. I just read on my own too, though. I read a lot on my own too.
So with those different groups come different doctrines. That's pretty much what the acronyms and names are about. There are different doctrines that they come in.
Yeah.
Which doctrine are you gravitating to, and are you aware of the doctrine that we have?
No. That's why I came up to.
We're Great Millstone GMS.
I know Great Millstone. Yeah.
So I was just saying. So is there a question about the differences between the other groups? Like the belief system, like the mark of the beast, like Israelite foreigners and things like that you may have questions on, because that's going to help you decide which doctrine you believe in.
The only thing I see different is the names, man. They GOCC say call God a higher, they call Christ a Shia. I went to this other.
Do you believe in that? Let's just touch that. Do you believe that that's the name?
I know that not really, because I know that Lord Yahweh is Lord, Christ is Yahweh Shah in Hebrew. I call him Yahweh Shah. That's what I heard. That's what I call him.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's another difference between?
He mentioned GOCC.
Right.
GOCC teaches that the Edomites could Edomites can make it. You believe Edomites can make it? They could get
as handmaids of service, slaves. That's it.
Yeah, quit watching.
No, they ain't gonna make it to the heaven, but no.
Cut them off, bro. Don't watch them.
So in Isaiah 14 to say that those who oppress us gonna be handmaids of service.
Right.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna be. Yeah. They ain't gonna. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I'm asking not to make you make a decision with us or nothing, but to show you why we believe in the doctrine we believe in. Because if you know anything about Great Millstone, we're known to search this Bible with a fine-tooth comb and find out the true understanding of this word. That's why we proclaim we have 100% truth. And that's why we can make that, because we prove all things and hold fast that which is good. That's what you say. But that's for you to figure out if that's what you're about. So forget about GOCC. That's going to lead you somewhere else. So you said IUIC?
I just watched a little bit of the
name
video.
thing,
A little
right?
bit, yeah.
So I mean, like our head apostle, high priest tells us, they teach Israel. They teach us who we are. They teach some things about it. But when you want to get to the higher levels of understanding of this thing, you're talking about growing, right? You're going to have to come to Great Millstone. And I'm saying you're going to have to come to the doctrine, I'm saying whatever. You're going to have to come to that understanding of the doctrine that we do have.
Through the Spirit and power, Yahweh.
Yeah. We say it humbly, because it ain't of us.
It ain't of us. But just like the Church of Berea, they were commended for searching out the scriptures, which we do at Great Millstone. We search them all the way out, every word, and figure it out.
Yeah, we leave nothing uncovered through starting with our apostles down. They cover everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
Every topic. It's not a topic that's in this book that's not touched upon. That correlates to modern day life and the belief of salvation to come. And those are the foremost things. Salvation should be the number. All the details aren't as important as the salvation that comes from the things. Then the details will fill you in to build up your faith. That makes sense to you?
Yes, sir.
Anybody got something? You got it, bro.
Yeah, because our power, Yahweh, it was saying Yahweh Shah, they're the kings, they're particular. Yeah. They want you to know the whole truth about it. So 1 Corinthians 2:10, but Yahweh hath revealed them unto us by his Spirit. For the Spirit searcheth all things, the deep things of Yahweh.
Deep things.
Ezekiel 3 at the top. Moreover, he said unto me, Son of man, eat that thou findest, eat this roll, and go speak unto the house of Israel. So I opened my mouth, and he caused me to eat that roll. And he said unto me, Son of man, cause thy belly to eat, and fill thy bowels with this roll that I give thee.
You understand this analogy, right? It's about opening the book and getting understanding of it. You eat it, you take it in, but to digest it, you got to understand it. And then you know what happens.
It says, and fill thy bowels with this roll that I give thee. Then did I eat it, and it was in my mouth as honey for sweetness.
It was beautiful. Like, you can see the whole kingdom of heaven and everything, and it's wonderful, and the power, and we're the people, and all of that. Most of the groups have that. But here's the other part that they don't always like to talk about. I'm not saying all of them don't, but some groups don't like to talk about this part. Read that next line. Is it right there? Goodness in that belly, or is that only in Revelation?
Yeah, that's different.
You hear Revelation 10
or 11?
I think it's 10.
10.
I forgot exactly which verse it is.
But this is Revelation 10 and 10. It's like a 9.
Yep.
9. And I went unto the angel and said unto him, Give me the little book. And he said unto me,
The little book is the same roll.
Little book, and give me the little book. And he said unto me, Take it and eat it up, and it shall make thy belly bitter, but it shall be in thy mouth sweet as honey. And
Trump 2020 motherfuckers.
And I took the little book out of the angel's hand and ate it up. And it was in my mouth sweet as honey. And as soon as I had eaten it, my belly was bitter.
Because when you get the full understanding of it, you start, get that one in Ecclesiastes 7. How you doing, brother?
How you doing?
Oppression.
7 and 7. It's Ecclesiastes 7 and 7. Surely oppression maketh the wise man mad.
And when you find out that you're being oppressed, because this word will reveal that to you, how badly you're being oppressed, it's going to make you frustrated. It's going to be bitter. It's going to be bitter unto you. And then, did you know the name of the word in America?
I was thinking that too.
The word bitter?
You said,
It's Italian for bitter. Because our life here has been bitter.
you said
right?
Ecclesiastes 1 and...
Y'all got it?
Yeah.
And there's Ecclesiastes 1 and 18.
Yep.
For much wisdom is much grief.
So as you grow in this thing, you're going to become bitter and grief. But the scriptures, when you read them, what does Paul always talking about? Be rejoiced, be joyful, in this, because you have the truth. Yeah, these afflictions are going to come, and there's going to be all types of trials and all these things that's going to happen unto you. You're going to have to take the low, you're going to be changed to a lower state, all these other things. But at the same time, you're supposed to rejoice, because that lets you know that the chastisement that comes from the Heavenly Father, you know what I'm saying, right? It's going to make you better. You're going to grow from that. So, but these other groups don't want to talk about the bitter all the time. We make sure we get a healthy dose of bitter, not just all sweetness, because if you have too much sweetness, you'll vomit it up.
For much wisdom is much grief, and he that increaseth knowledge increaseth sorrow.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a hard road, it's gonna be tough, but where are you at though? You're in the bosom of the Heavenly Father. You're in the strong tower of the Heavenly Father. Once you prove that you can be there, He gonna open up for you. But there's protocols and things that you should be doing or should begin to do that proves that in your spirit proves through your body or through your works how much you believe and have faith in it. So I don't know how that made sense to you, but I'm just saying, when you choose the group that you want to learn from, or that you want to, don't be all over. Where's the Sirach 9? Is it 9 and 4? Went on that?
Oh yeah.
Because
I think that's an
don't know. There's one in the
There's
Apocrypha.
one in the Apocrypha too.
Yes.
Sirach 5.
5, yeah, I think it's the 5th chapter, the 9th verse. Something like that.
Yeah,
Sirach 5 and 9.
Sirach 5 and 9. Winnow not with every wind, and go not into every way, for so doth the sinner that hath a double tongue.
Yeah, you don't want to get caught up with two different beliefs. You got to try to figure it out. You want to have everything lined up the way, nice and easy. And the way the Heavenly Father word breaks down, He's not the author of confusion. He's not going to lead you to the fork in the road and say, okay, they're both right. Which one you know? You're not going to do that. He should make, his wisdom should make it clear which way is the right way. Now, is it always going to be nice and smooth? No, it's going to be thorns and all kinds of shit along the path. But He's going to light the path so you can have the best situation to make it down that path. Does that make sense? 17? Yeah, read that. I like that.
Sirach 4 and 7.
This is part of the process that happens, right?
Sirach 4 and 17. For at first she will walk with you
This is wisdom,
by crooked ways, and bring fear and dread upon him, and torment him with her. Discipline until she may trust his soul.
Yeah, until she know that you're going to choose the right path every time. So she know, once wisdom understands, you know that he's going to choose the right thing every time. Now I'll show him the right things to do, the right ways to. But you got to stay sharp with that though. That means you got to attend to these. You got to read the examples that the people using wisdom and not using wisdom through the scriptures, and then apply it to your own daily life and reality as well. Examples, reality also apply. You was gonna say something?
No, I got you.
And try her by her laws. Try him by her laws.
By our laws. Continue to do the right thing.
Hebrews 12 and 6, 7. For whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth, and scourgeth every son whom he receiveth. If ye endure chastity, Yahweh dealeth with you as with sons.
The same circumstances, she can trust you. Then she'll open up unto you, right? It's the same thing. If you can endure the hardship of this thing, then you've proven that you're willing to follow the Heavenly Father regardless of the situation, and He can trust you. Go ahead, Al.
For what son is he whom the Father chasteneth not? But if ye be without chastisement, whereof all are partakers, then ye are bastards and not sons.
We're supposed to go through a chastisement. We're supposed to go through. You gonna say
Let's know some examples of that. Come in, how long have you been studying the truth?
A couple of years now.
So you know by now the things that you now are accustomed to do, because the moment you heard this word, you knew you had to make certain changes. Did that affect the environment that you were in? You had family that kind of they're not down with what you're doing, what you believe. That's part of that process. You know, you're gonna have family members that's not gonna be they're not gonna be good with you making that change. You ain't showing up at the family functions no more because they want to keep Easter or Thanksgiving. They want to keep Christmas. And you choose not to be a part of any of that because you know it goes against the scriptures. Well, this is where you're gonna be getting chastened. People gonna be coming after you for your belief of being different, and that's something that you gotta endure. And that's just the entry. Like we all have to go through that coming into this thing.
Luke 6:22. Blessed are ye when men shall hate you, and when they separate you from their company, and shall reproach you, and cast out your name as evil, for the Son of Man's sake.
That's what's supposed to happen. When you serve the Lord, you're gonna have people around you, and believe it or not, when you first come into this truth, the demons that were on you, they leave you. And the people around you, it's like they can tell that the change has happened. They still got demons on them. So they're going to be trying to entice you to fall back into the things that they do. You know, they're going to be trying to entice you to, yeah, you know, if you had homeboys that, you know, whoever you ran with in the world, these niggas, they get high all day, they smoke, they like to go hit the club or whatever. They like to, you know, that lifestyle that they get into. You come into this thing, you start to decide. Them same niggas, they gon' look at you crazy now. Like, look what happened to you.
So, 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 1. For as much then as Mashiach had suffered for us in the flesh, arm yourself likewise with the same mind. For he that had suffered in the flesh had ceased from sin, that he no longer should live the rest of his time in the flesh to the lust of man, but to the will of Yahweh.
To the will of the Most High. So you ain't out there clubbing anymore. You ain't on that no more. You know, you ain't out there. You know, you ain't committing adultery. You know, you ain't going to pick up on dudes' women. You know, you ain't eating pork, shrimp, lobster, and crab. They still eating that shit. They you know, hey, you trying to go with us to get some crab legs? Nah.
Treat on me. You know, you know how many times I said in the circle with my cousins, they be like, hey man, I've been doing this so long, why would you even, I'm just checking. No, that's the demon on you checking to see if I'm still trying to find another way in with you. Now, you know I don't do that. Matter of fact, y'all gone, man. If you on that, gone. I'll see y'all when y'all get back.
Bro, I got an auntie, bro. I swear she's holier than thou, bro. And she when I first came into church, bro, I sent her the Levitical law on what we're not supposed to eat, bro. And then she gonna try to send me back a scripture and say all things are yeah. And then when I see her now, bro, her hair is gone, bro. Because she don't eat regular meat, but she eats seafood. She'll eat it's like shellfish. She'll eat shellfish.
Keep reading this. Okay, yeah, we gonna try to
Verse 3. For the time past of our life may suffice us to have brought the will of the Gentiles when we walk in lasciviousness, lust, excess of wine, revelings, banquetings, and abominable idolatries.
all that wickedness and party up spirit, and turn up, always want to be in that type of spirit. Now there's a way to do that righteously, but the way we used to do it in the world, you know, pull up as much as we can drink, smoke as much as we can smoke, do whatever. It was just a demon just had us just out there just trying to be in the action. Versus now we understand the purposes of why we gather, why we party, why we celebrate, why we rejoice. Go ahead.
Wherein they think it strange that you run not with them to the same excess of riot, speaking evil of you.
They swear something wrong with you because you stopped doing certain things. I have family members that be like, oh, well, you used to do this, why you quit? We're like, I can't change for the better. And they be mad at you for that. Because you want better in your life, your family and friends will be mad at you. They don't want to deal with you the same way no more. So those are some of the trials.
That's part of the bitter.
Some of the bitter things, that's an early one that happens. Once you get past, because a lot of us, whether you're a mama's boy, a family man, or whatever, they're not going to agree with this thing with you. And you're going to have to go through the hardships of figuring out. I had to come down to a decision. You're going to choose your family, or you're going to choose Yahweh.
Yahweh shot.
And I literally had to leave the house that night in that decision. It was tough, but my kids are back in my life now. And that demon of a BM that I was dealing with, she's not in my life. So I mean, when you endure through that, then they'll show you how to, the things will open up for you. The Most High will show you how to make it through these things, but you gotta go through them. because you got to be tested to see if you're going to deal with the bitter. I know my cousin, I told him the first day that brothers got precepts. My cousin, one of the ones that's still his brother trying to pass me the blunt, he was like, tell me what you all into. So he got his Bible, went through it. The next day he went to work, had the worst day of his life, and came back, I can't do this. He said, this is the worst day of my life, I can't do this. Like, all right, that's on you. You have now made your decision. That's on you now. What can I do about it? That's the decision he made. Well, you're going to be faced with days like that you want to call it quits, but then you're going to realize, what else I got? What else is there? Y'all got something else?
Colossians 3 and 8, it says, but now he also put off all these, it's like 3 and 7, in the which he also walked some time when ye lived in them. It's like 5. Mortify therefore your members which are upon the earth, fornication, uncleanness, inordinate affection, evil concupiscence, and covetousness, which is idolatry. For which things sake the wrath of the Most High Yahweh cometh on the children of disobedience, in the which ye also walked sometime when ye lived in them. But now ye also put off all these: anger, wrath, malice, blasphemy, filthy communication out of your mouth. Lie not one to another, seeing that ye have put off the old man with his deeds, and have put on the new man, which is renewed in the knowledge after the image of him that created him. That was it.
Came on?
It's Sirach 2 and 1. My son, if there come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation.
You heard this one, right? hey, no, keep reading. Read that to at least a third about
It says, set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste in a time of trouble.
Don't try to just most of our people just want to get out of trouble and just make it easy. Listen, what I got to do to make it easy? That's not what the Heavenly Father wants you to do. He wants you to endure it, go through it, learn from it, grow from it. All right, brother. We out here every week.
We out here every week about 2:30.
Till we can't. On Sundays, we talk about. All right, brother. Now that, you see how the Spirit works? Send somebody that really didn't want nothing. Then send somebody sincere right after and showing us the difference between the two.
Balance,
Bro.
balance, man. Most High is 8. And as you see, man, this what? Second Jake.
We ain't had 2 Jakes come up like that in months.
Yeah. Not in this city, right?
Hell no. That watch that was sincere, Jake waking up because shit, Esau ain't fucking around, man.
You see what happened?
Thanks to the Heavenly Father for moving Jake to come out.
You saw what was funny though, his friend or whoever that was sweating because the cops ain't even sweating him.
Yeah,
they ain't sweating him either.
Yeah.
But he just keeps seeing him and he's scared. He's like, oh, they gonna get me. Oh, see, something would have happened. Oh, see. That's why he circled the block.
The Most High made him too. Because he was there for a long time. And he was like, all right, I gotta go. Then the Most High made him drive away to come back to So the Most High got him out of his ear, whatever he was saying, and allowed him to hear. So yeah, man, things are moving, man. Prophecies are unfolding, and more Jake as you see. Hey, this is Sin City, man. And the Most High made 2 Jakes come up here and actually, learn and listen, show you that they've been watching. Hey, and that's for all brothers, man. That's what we always say, and that's why the apostles always say, man, all that view count stuff don't matter, man. Your channel is being watched. However many subscribers you got, whoever is watching, hey, all Jake ain't gonna speak up, man, but it's still Jake that's watching. It's still Jake that's watching, man, so keep pushing. Okay, because we're almost out of here, man. Esau's closing stuff down. Yeah, things are opening up, hey, but we know what the scriptures say in 1 Thessalonians 5 and 3, man. When they shall say peace and safety, then what? Then shall certain destruction cometh upon them.
That's right,
because you see, last week it was not this many cars out here.
And it was more last week than it was the week before.
Because everything opened up, I guess, Monday.
Yeah.
So this is that first Sunday of us really, having people out here, or more people.
And it's beautiful as well, man, because while everything was closed, and while everything is opening, you have Jake that was, you can say, less fearful now. Hey, the first spot they want to take is right in front of the prophets, man.
Yeah.
You want to make sure you're in front of the men of the Lord. It's like, right, bro?
we're walking right now outside.
See what I was holding on to. Oh, it was for him. It was for him. We can go back. No.
We was hitting that Psalms 19 when we brought up the.
Oh,
Did we
come.
finish that?
You want to go back to that? I did.
You can go back to it.
Back in Psalm 19. Psalm 19, I think I'm going to start up at 3. 19 and 3. There is no speech nor language where their voice is not heard. Their line has gone out through all the earth, and their words to the end of the world. In them had he set a tabernacle for the sun.
God, the Most High says as men on the highways and edges, hey, we broadcasting live, and lessons are going out daily, you know, in an influx. Why? Because the times that we're at are serious times, man. So as things ramp up, the Most High is going to ramp up the spirit of his men that's on the highways and edges, man. So the word is only going to get stronger until the famine of the word comes, man. And it's coming quick. That's why we keep telling you, eat it while you can, man. Eat while you can. Because soon you're not going to have a video that you can click on. You're not going to have a brother that you can call. So it's going to be dependent upon you and what you can learn in the leisure time that you building up yourself with the word, man. You know?
It says, which is a bridegroom, which is as a bridegroom coming out of his chamber and rejoices as a strong man to run a race.
Because we're the bride unto the Most High, man. Or when we be of the elect, the bride is Yahweh Shai. And that marriage is what them coming together. You know, most importantly, the elect is saved.
Verse 6, his going forth is from the end of heaven and his circuit unto the ends of it.
God, and that's basically going into like the details of the satellites and the internet, man. We got what you call the WWW or the World Wide Web, man. You know, which connects, man, because those satellites that Esau puts up in the air, those are established internationally. You got things like GPS, you have things of the internet, most importantly. They're all being controlled by satellites, man. You know, and connections, circuits. God, supercomputers.
I remember when the bar in the main camp, when he went into the word internet, when you break down the word net, it actually it's actually talking about like a web. A web and a net that's like the same. It's the same mechanism to capture.
Yeah, exactly.
It captures, it encapsulates. You know, so when we put this word out, it's like we basically like Yahweh Shai told Peter and Andrew, I will make you fishers of men. You know, so we're casting that net through the internet.
Right.
You know.
Like Jeremiah 14 and 14, and it reads, it's like it's Jeremiah 16 and 16. It says, behold, I will send for many fishers, saith the Lord, and they shall fish them, and after will I send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain.
It's still the fishing process. Okay?
Yep.
Still fishing you jakes out of all the confusion and folly. And what are we hearing a lot now? That a lot of these groups are just whatever Israelite group of doctrine, they just hop onto. And then they hear, what do they hear? They hear all the different doctrines, and they hear all the different slanders, and they want to find out, you know, or some of them don't. They form their opinion with anything sometimes. But they want to find out which direction they should believe. What doctrine should they believe? Well, the scripture tell you to study to show thyself approved. To go in and really dig this stuff up and figure out where you stand on it. Okay? And also, through common sense, you can almost see what makes the most sense. Okay? You got something?
I'll read something. This is John 9 and 4, and this is Yahweh Shai speaking. It says, I must work the works of him that sent me while it is day. The night cometh when no man can work.
Yep.
The night cometh where no man can work, man. Because even the prophets, man, we won't be able to upload and come to camp, man. Because Esau is going to come to a point in time where Esau shuts this internet down, man. You know? That's why we're always stressing, man. Get it while you can.
We had gets channeled down, and he didn't even get 3 strikes. He didn't need 3 strikes for his channel to be terminated.
Wow.
So they can do that now. You know? So just think about that for a second.
Yeah.
You know?
I fucked up and said the word vaccine. They took my whole video down. Because I said it out loud.
Wow.
They took it down. I was like, damn, what did I do? I went back and watched it because it was on the other page. I took it down. I watched it. I couldn't find nothing else. No, but I did have that video of that lady against Fauci in that video.
Oh,
too.
yeah, that was,
Yeah.
Take it down quick.
That got me. But it's still up on the list. Still. They ain't playing. They're not playing with it. Yeah, won't they, Amos?
Yep.
Amos chapter 8, verse 11. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the word of the Lord.
Hey, but an actual famine is coming as well, man.
Yep.
But this is talking about the famine of the word, the most important famine. You know, can you read that again, bro?
Yep. It says, behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord.
Come, but of hearing the words of the Most High. Hey, because you got all these people lined up in the cars right now. And nobody's focused about what the men of Yahweh Shema Shah have to say. You know, they want to get past this block and to get on and get their food or whatever. Probably they about to get involved in that. You know, so what? That's going to be up to their detriment, up to their death, man. You know, because the Most High, he said he's bringing a famine, not only of bread and water, but as I said before, it's going to be an actual famine of bread and water as well. But that's not going to be the one that hurts you. Because when the Lord is going to be times where we may not have food, but the Lord is still going to provide food for us. But it's about the faith, it's about the spirit. The Most High that's within that man. That's going to keep you stable in those days. That's going to allow you to make it through the destruction. And that's how you get salvation. The church. Exactly. But by every word proceeding out of the mouth of the Most High, man. Which is the word, the spirit. The most important thing, man.
Right, so it says, and they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord, and shall not find it.
Hey, God, like right now it's a supply and demand for the word as well, man. You know, right now you got, hey, because you have certain states that brothers can't go out in. Hey, so the supply of the word of them being out on the street, that's gone. But you still have men that want to be out on the highways and hedges. It's like not men that want to be out on highways and hedges. People that's watching that should have been out on the highways and hedges, they can't, man. You know?
There's no word in their city to go
They
to.
can't, but the Most High is gonna cut off the supply of the word, and it's gonna only be within those servants, hey, that were faithful and that were trying before all hell was breaking loose, man. You know, as for everybody else, they ain't gonna be able to get it.
If they open this country back up, we're going to have to hop on a plane to go meet the prophets face to face. You know, you ain't going to be able to meet the prophets in certain cities. You have something?
This is Proverbs chapter 11, verse 14. Where no counsel is, the people fall. But in the multitude of counselors, there is safety.
I thought I did too.
Safety. Right? Yeah, so you need counselors out here for you. That's what we are do. We are spiritual counselors unto you Israelites, man. You so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. Okay, and then those that have the same spirit to be inclined unto this word. The Israelite foreigners, speckled birds that are out there.
Verse 29 and 18.
It's Proverbs 29 and 18. It says, where there is no vision, the people perish, but he that keepeth the law, happy is he. And that's plain, man. Where there is no vision, the people perish. Because the prophets were in a higher esteem than the king, man. Why? Because the king would have dreams that he couldn't interpret. But the prophet could. You know, and that king was scared of that prophet because, hey, the prophets were bearers of bad news, man. Much like today. We're telling you that nothing good is coming to America, man. You think you're comfortable now, but it's only gonna get worse for you, man. Yeah, you can still eat your favorite food. But what you gonna do when all food is gone, man? You know, you looking at your baby like a Twix. You know, because that's about to be a reality real soon, man.
It's true.
And
Yeah, imagine if the Lord didn't have no prophets out,
bro,
but still was going to carry out the
Everything.
judgments that He said.
Hey, there'll be no flesh to say.
yeah,
You know,
For real.
yeah.
you know, you want somebody. Yeah, it's almost like being blindsided. You don't see anything coming, and then something could just appear out of nowhere and just take you out. Well, if you have somebody right there to warn you, you at least have enough time to be able to adjust yourself before that attack even occurs.
Right.
You know, you'll be able to have time to save yourself from getting knocked the fuck out.
Yeah.
Hey, he about to. Hey,
Or at least brace for the
I
hit.
got one
Yeah.
real quick. Yeah, I got one.
that's why the scripture said what it said, man. Because the Lord, he when He set up a prophet, He will multiply visions, like it tells us in Hosea, the 12th chapter, where He will have them speaking of similitudes and see visions. They have these visions. They basically getting a preview to the judgment the Lord's going to send out. If there's about to be famine, the prophet will see it in a vision. You know, it'll be like in 3D. He's seeing it in virtuality. And then years later, after he done told y'all, hey, it's about to be a famine, you don't take heed to that. Oh, this guy, he's a bug out. He's a clown. 4 or 5 years later,
Shit come to pass.
now you just like, I don't know where my next meal is gonna come from.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't listen to that bug out, that clown that you called. He was trying to warn your ass that there wasn't gonna be any food. You know. So hey, the prophets have a very powerful position, man.
It's a
Foresight.
service position too.
Because that's direct communication from the Most High.
That's right.
The Lord really don't talk any other way. He only talk. He talked through his prophets. Because if the Lord actually like literally speak to you, that's a whole other situation.
And that happened to Jake in the time of when they were making that calf, when Moses went up to the mountain. You know what happened? Moses speaking, what, the earthquake happened?
Well, they was saying they wanted to talk to the Most High, and he was trying to warn them like, hey, I don't think y'all. No, we don't want to talk to you, Moses. We want to talk to the Most High. Moses went and complained to the Most High like, hey, they used to talk to you. Oh yeah.
Ground crack and shit.
Same thing that nigga say today. Only God can judge me. You know?
I want to be judged, but I got it.
That's a terrible thing, man.
Your piece of
Isaiah chapter 62 and verse 6. I have set watchmen on thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never open peace, ye that make mention of the Lord, keep not silence, and give him no rest, till he establish, till he make Jerusalem a grace on earth.
So I'm not silence, man. Our job is to preach. That's it. That's it. But the testimony of Yahweh shall speak for us. So it's always things for us to bring up, man. Because Esau is, hey, he's being revealed by the brightness of his coming, man. So what? The Most High is allowing this devil to be seen on all levels. Hey, Egyptian is being set against Egyptian. So Esau is spilling the beans, man. So as soon as we see the beans spilled,
from the inside.
yeah, God, as soon as we see the beans being spilled,
You are
we
Esau
report on it.
making diss tracks
This tracks against Esau.
against his own, against his his higher ups, man.
They got Ezekiel.
33 to 17.
Yeah, Ezekiel 3 and 17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel.
And this is basically only a warning for us. Anybody can hear the message of the warning, but they can't be protected by by the protected. Okay, so it's for us. But he's warning us.
Therefore, hear the words at my mouth
For my prophets, my mouthpiece,
and give them warning from me.
give them warning to brace themselves before what's about to happen. So you can't be like, I didn't know. No, you see that the house is about to fall, so earthquake is about to happen. You're gonna reinforce protect yourself these days. Spiritually. By putting your spirit into the strong tower in the name of Yahweh Shalom Shah. You don't read it all the way to
And I will, Ezekiel 3 and 26, and I will make thy tongue cleave to the roof of thy mouth.
So like we read in Amos, the 8th chapter, this word ain't going to be available for you forever. The warning that's gone out, now comes the time that you take heed to the warning and your action happens.
Yeah.
Okay, once the action happens, there's no reason to continue to push the message or the warning.
Yeah, it's gonna be too late.
Too late. We still gotta go brace ourselves. You know? When you should be doing it at the same time. Go ahead. And that cleave to the roof of your mouth means you're not gonna be able to speak. Like eating a spoon of peanut butter. You know, you can't talk. That's what it's gonna be like.
And
not that you really ain't gonna be able to physically talk, but we ain't gonna wanna give this message out no more. You wanna go right now?
Amos 5 and 13. Therefore the prudent shall keep silence in that time, for it is an evil time.
Nothing to talk about.
God, because it's gonna be wise not to say anything too, you know? Because you're not gonna know who you're talking to. You're talking about God, actually to trap you, man. But the Most High is he's gonna put the spirit on you. Just hush.
and shall not be to them a reprover, for they are a rebellious house.
Because y'all too rebellious. When we were talking to you, when you first heard it, you didn't want to talk about it, you didn't want to change, you didn't want to humble yourself into the Heavenly Father. So what we gonna still be talking, give you a message, said him that is filthy, let him be filthy still. So if you don't want it, move on, we move on. And it's gonna come a day that even though you come to repent, doors of mercy are no longer open. And we're not gonna deliver this message unto you. That was it.
Ezekiel 7:26.
Nebuchadnezzar and them came with their army and invaded Jerusalem. You think Jeremiah was still out there prophesying? He was still out there with his garment and his border blue and fringes, and he was out there, telling you to get right. While fucking Nebuchadnezzar and them is snatching niggas up.
Like Titanic.
Yeah.
They're still playing while the motherfuckers going down. No.
Nah, man. You done missed it.
That was the one Steve Harvey joke that I ever liked. He was right. Like, fuck this shit, man. Fuck out of here. Noah did. Noah literally.
He didn't wait till the drips start coming down, and he's still, hey, everybody, it rains.
He's still outside.
Hey, rain is coming, y'all. You feel the drips?
It's still time. Come on in.
He was already in that motherfucker, locked up. The animals like chilling and shit. These people, they start feeling the drip like, oh shit.
Ezekiel chapter 7, verse 26. Mischief shall come upon mischief, and rumors shall be upon rumor. Then shall they seek a vision of the prophet. But the law shall perish from their...
Yeah, it said, then they shall seek the law from the prophet. So when all hell breaking loose, then they gonna be like, oh man, like, where was the brothers on the corner, man? Las Vegas Boulevard, no, man, where they at? You know? Then it's gonna be too late at that point. It's gonna be way too late, man.
shall perish from the priest, and counsel from the ancients.
That's
Hey, somebody get a Jeremiah, because the Lord he put the words into Jeremiah to speak what he was going to speak, and then he said that he was going to hasten it. So basically, once the Most High hastened to perform what he said was going to happen, that meant that Jeremiah, pretty much you already did what you were supposed to do.
fulfilled your lot.
You fulfilled your lot, man. Watch me work quickly, man. The things that I have you go out there and speak to my people, watch me make that happen quick. You know? Go out there and speak these words, and then watch what you see me do right after that.
Jeremiah, the first chapter, said, right? Yeah. Okay, Jeremiah 1:7. But the Lord Yahweh said unto me, say not, I am a child, for thou shalt go to all that I shall send thee, and whatsoever I command thee, thou shalt speak. Be not afraid of their faces, for I am with thee to deliver thee, saith the Lord Yahweh. Verse 9 now. Then the Lord Yahweh put forth his hand and touched my mouth, and the Lord Yahweh said unto me, behold, I have put my words in thy mouth. See, I this day set thee over the nations and over the kingdoms, to root out and to pull down and to destroy and to throw down and to build and to plant. Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Jeremiah, what seest thou? And I said, I see a rod of an almond tree. Then said the Lord Yahweh unto me, thou hast well seen, for I will hasten to perform. I will hasten my word to perform it.
Hey, that's a cold analogy right there.
Yeah.
He said, you see this almond tree? Well, hey, that's how fast I'm gonna perform these words. When you look up around the seasons when an almond tree grows, it grows earlier than all other trees that's yielding fruits and stuff. It blossoms like pretty quickly. So the Lord said that, hey, just as you see that almond tree, that's how fast I'm gonna act on these words.
And now
I'm gonna use you to pluck, to pull down, to
read it again.
Read that again.
Come, verse 10. See, I have this day set thee over the nations and over the kingdoms, to root out, to pluck all the way out, right?
Hey, and we're rooting, spiritually we're rooting this place out.
Yeah.
Hey, them worms.
Yeah.
Them worms, man.
Because hey, words carry vibration, man. You speak things into existence. The prophets, the Lord he used the prophets to speak his words into existence.
Yeah, bro, and even on that, like with vibrations and things like that, like even Esau's done experiments, man. When you have certain tones of vibrations next to glass, man, that glass cracks. Hey, what was that when we circled the city?